Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this time we will learn how to design sheet metal box like this in SolidWorks with sheet metal feature. Okay, just start it. So just click in here and click new, click the part and just click OK. Okay. We can to change the branches in plain white like this and click in here like this. In here we use a millimeter unit, so just click in here millimeter unit. Start from sheet metal. If the menu is don't appear in your SolidWorks, is don't panic. You just right click and click tabs. And sure, we just click sheet metal in here. So click base flange or tab. We start from top plane, so right click in top plane and draw center rectangle. Draw it like this. Set the dimension. For example, in here I set in 250 millimeter for the length, and for width I set in 120 millimeter. Just exit sketch and automatically the menu base flange in left is appear like this. For sheet metal parameter, the thickness I set in 1.5 millimeter, the thickness of this part. So in here we can do reverse direction to the top like this and just click OK. For bend allowance, key factor is 0.5 and auto relief we select in rectangular 0.52 and just click OK and done. OK. We can click in here and we can adjust in this metal, right click and click edit feature. We can set the radius in here, bend radius. I set in 0.5. We can change if you want. Just click here, checklist and adjust in here. But for example, I set in 0.52 because the thickness is 0.52 meter. Just click OK. After we make a sketch like this, just select edge flange to make a bend of this part. So for flange edge, select this sketch to the top, this edge, select this edge and select this edge and select this edge. In here we can set for the length. For flange length I set in, for example, in 80 millimeter. For the length is 80 like this. Then in here ensure we select in outer Photoshop and for position we can adjust. We can see in here the different if we select the material insides, but in for example in here I use material outside like this. Just click OK. For angle is 90 degree and in here is 105 for bend radius like before. In the setting before you can change in here, but in here I use default radius. Just click OK. We can see in part like this. Can every corner have a gap too big like this? So we can to close the corner with the feature in sheet metal, click a corner and click close corner. For face extend, select this face and automatically face 2 is in here. So just click this face for the corner, click this face and the last is this face. Okay. In here we can to change or range adjust for corner type. You can make overlap or underlap, but in here I set in boot or butt like this. For in here is gap distance as in 0.1 millimeter. Just click OK. It's so simple. After that, select edge flange again and flange parameter. Select this edge and select this edge like this. We can see and we can set the dimension of the length. Flange length in here I set in 40 millimeter. But for flange position we can see in here is not a level. This face and this face is not level. We can to change in here flange position in material inside like this. Now it's in here as a level of the face. The height is a level like this. Flange position in material inside, and in here for outer vitral shaft is same, but flange length I set in 40 millimeter. Like before, the radius band radius is 1.5 millimeter. Just click OK. It's so simple like this. After that, select this face, right click and click sketch. We want to draw a corner rectangle like this from this edge to this edge. Set the dimension. In here I set in dimension in 15 millimeter, and for distance for this edge to this line is 7 millimeter like this. It's so simple. We can change in here maybe in 20 millimeter for the length like this, and select and the center line and draw draw from this center of the part to this and to this like this. Then we can to use mirror entities. Left click and hold, select for entities to mirror, select the all line in here, and for mirror about click this center line. Just click OK and click again mirror entities. For entities mirror, left click and drag and like this, and mirror about click this center line. Just click OK and then go to feature and click extrude cut to make a cut in here on the. For the dip I set in 7 millimeter and direction is blind. Just click OK and done like this. It's so simple. So after that, click this face in here. They click this face, right click and click sketch, and sketch again, and you make a corner rectangle again. Draw from this point to this edge until this edge. Okay. Set the dimension. We can set for the gap in here is 0.1 like gap in here the corner. So we set the gap the same is 0.5 0.1 millimeter, and this edge to this line is 0.1 millimeter too. Then go to feature and go to sketch, select center line again, make line like before, this enter and to this center. Mirror entities, and it's a mirror, left click and drag like this and hold. Mirror about, click the center line, just click OK and click mirror entities again. Mirror about, left click and drag like this. For mirror and mirror about, click this center line, just click OK and go to feature, click extrude boss or base. For direction is blind, but we can to reverse direction in here, the blend to below. In here, the here is before is 7 millimeter, but in here we want to set the gap 0.1, so the distance is 6.9 millimeter, because we want to set a gap in sheet metal in here is 0.1. So the thickness in here is 6.9. Just click OK and done. It's so simple. Click this face again, right click and click sketch, and draw corner rectangle like this to this. Ensure the center of corner rectangle and click center of the part. This point, click a make horizontal. Set the length in here or the width, the corner rectangle maybe in as set in here is 100 for the length, and for width as set dimension in 20 millimeter like this. Then just click OK. Draw again center line in here. Draw from this point to this, and mirror entities. Entities mirror, select this sketch, and mirror about, click this center line. Just click OK, and go to feature, click extrude cut. After that, you just go to direction is blind. The thickness in here is 1.5 millimeter, because the thickness in here is 1.5 millimeter. Just click OK, and done. It's so simple. Just make a fillet. For fillet diameter, we set in 20 millimeter. Select this edge, corner edge. Select this edge, and select this edge, and the last select this edge. The last select this edge. Just click OK, and make fillet again. The fillet here is 10 millimeter. For edge is select this corner edge in here. Select this edge, and rotate. Select this edge, and then select this edge. Just click OK. It's so simple. After that, select this face or right click this face and click sketch. Draw center line and draw like this on the top, until this edge. Then select center rectangle, draw from center of center line like this. Set the dimension for line I set in 225 millimeter, and for in here is high is 50 millimeter. For high is 50 millimeter. Then exit sketch. Select feature and select in here linear pattern. Select this fill pattern. Select fill pattern. Okay. And here for edge, select this edge, and select on feature and face, select create sheet cut, or click in create sheet cut like this. We can apply for the cut, the shape of the cut. For example, I set in polygon. In here is 6 polygon in here for the side. Then we can see for in here is we can change in 2 millimeter for the diameter in here. Then we can apply for pattern layout. For example, apply here perforation, and for descent in here I set in 5 millimeter, and in here is 1 millimeter for margins. After that, just click OK. Until the program is finished, because the hole is the amount of hole is about in here 479. It's many hole polygon, so we just should wait until the program is finished, and done. We can to right click on this sketch and click hide. And we can see in here in the corner, we can set a fillet in 0.5 millimeter or each corner in here. For fillet item, click this corner. Sorry. Item to fillet, click this corner. Sorry. Click this corner. Just a minute. And click this corner. Sorry. Click this corner of the fillet 0.1, and the last is this edge. Just click OK. Okay, it's loading. Okay, just a minute. We can wait until the program finishes and done. It's so simple. We can to change the material in here. So click sheet metal. Click this material. Right click on material and edit material. Maybe in here AISI C04 and apply. Just click close and done. We just to make a sheet metal box in SolidWorks with feature sheet metal. It's simple, and I hope this tutorial help you to learning sheet metal in SolidWorks, and you can to more confident to design this part like sheet metal in SolidWorks. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you.